might be a systematic problem at Tottenham, because if he's left Tottenham and then he's doing well where he's at now,
Mm,
and then the current manager is not having any luck either,
yeah,
the
yeah.
problem might as well be systematic, just like Manchester United.
Yeah, I
So
think they have issues. I think the fans have issues with one of the main owner. I can't think of his name. The guy who's always sitting in the stand there,
yeah,
and he's obviously Tottenham through and through. All credit to him. And we only see what's on the surface on news reports. But I think there's been some discomfort or disquiet about how he changes managers regularly and things are not happening with the team. So, yeah, it'd be interesting to see what might happen in the summer with Tottenham. I just hope, like any other Palace fans, we're hoping no one swoops in to take our manager because he's such a good bloke, Ollie. And
yeah, I thought
although
that,
you like to think he's committed, I'm sure he is committed to Palace. I think from what he says in the
yeah,
programmes and in press conferences, he loves it there. He loves the players and so on. But you never know if a club comes in with a massive offer for someone, like Manchester United, for example. If they say this guy, he's good, he gets the best out of people, his tactics, his style of play is good, then it becomes hard to resist if you're offered, double your salary or something. Even at the level of football managers, they earn a lot of money. So
yeah,
anyway, that hopefully won't apply. But there's always a merry-go-round of managers come the close season, isn't there?
yeah,
And sometimes in the season itself. So it will be quite interesting to see who goes where.
yeah, yeah. It'd be interesting. I think there might be managers getting sacked this coming season or at the end of the season. We don't know yet.
Mm.
But anyway, um, now when I mentioned last week, I did mention about Liverpool because they were beaten by Chelsea, and you said I think the term is Anna Slot is on the beach. That's what you said, isn't it? You said
Yeah,
on
yeah.
yeah on
I
yeah
did say, I'm not sure I said Arnold Slot. I think I said the team
Liverpool.
were on the
Yeah,
beach.
yeah, we're on the beach. Yeah. So yeah. So it was spotted in Ibiza. With some models having fun and obviously celebrating his
Is this
success.
is this a joke? Is it? No, is this
It's
true? Is
not.
it?
It's not. It was in the news, and I thought not in the mainstream media anyway, but the sports channel. And I thought to
Mm.
myself, he's a manager. What sort of example is he laying down for you know, I mean, he wasn't seen in the arms of these ladies, but they were definitely around him. Now we can't blame him for that, but what is a manager supposed to go that far? Is a manager because all right, obviously he's supposed to be the one that they looking up to. What his conduct basically. Is he
Yeah.
setting a good? Is he setting a good example? I mean, he's setting a good example by getting them to win, but what about morally? Do you think that matters?
Well, I don't know. It depends. If he was, as they say, if he was giving it large on the dance floor, then that's probably not the best example. I can't actually really really imagine him. I mean, he and Ibiza don't sort of seem to go together in my head. But what do I know? But
Yeah.
yeah, I didn't see such photos. I mean, I don't think the photos in themselves, they probably were could have been his family as well. You never know.
Right. Yeah. It
But
could have
no,
been. Yeah.
I think he's actually he's a good one. He's an excellent manager. Um, he obviously is an excellent manager. Okay, people say he took over a great team, which he did, but he still had to manage that team through. In my head, but what do I know? But
Yeah.
yeah, I didn't see such photos. I mean, I don't think the photos in themselves, they probably were could have been his family as well. You never know.
Right. Yeah. It
But
could have been.
no,
Yeah.
I think he's actually he's a good one. He's an excellent manager. He obviously is an excellent manager. Okay, people say he took over a great team, which he did, but he still had to manage that team through the season, and you could have forgiven him or any manager who didn't win the league at his first attempt. So I think that's going to be good. That's for him, and I imagine he's got or will be given an even better contract after what is a brilliant season. So yeah, I mean, he was literally on the beach, I suppose, along with the team. Does it give a good example? Again, it all depends, doesn't it, on what he's actually what the visuals look like. I mean, you know, is it a kind of a photograph that kind of compromises him in some way? Probably not. But yeah, the fact that he's even there, I mean, it's known to be a very young person's place, isn't it? So
Yeah.
I'm not sure it's wholly appropriate. The players could well have been a bit surprised if they'd turned up there and see old Arne giving it, as I say, giving it large somewhere. But no, I don't suppose it will affect him. But in general terms, I think managers, football managers, any managers, have to see themselves as separate from the staff, from the team, because much as you might want to be part of the lads and the lasses, you can't if you're their boss. You can't, and that's a principle I learned in my working life. That I mean, I enjoyed socialising with my staff. I did, but you realise early on that there are limitations. That, you know, if you want to retain that kind of the respect and you know that they look to you as a manager, as their boss, you have to separate yourself out a bit. So if Arne Slot started sort of doing this every time they have a break, he goes off to Ibiza and then he's seen on the dance floor in a nightclub in Liverpool, then I suggest he might have to reappraise his actions. But it probably was nothing like that in truth. What do you think? Do you think he should keep separate from the players?
I don't know really, because all right, so he's the manager, but then he's still a human. So, you know, I'm thinking if he wants to have fun, that's, you know.